Power tools use many bearings to allow various components to rotate. Over time, a ball bearing will wear and begin to fail. A bearing that is failing will usually give warning, often with a squeaking or a squealing sound. Replacing a ball bearing is a repair that you can do yourself, and I'm going to show you how.
Hi, I'm Mark Socha.
Do-it-yourself repairs like these are easier than you might think. From lawn machines to cordless drills, kitchen mixers,
Outdoor grills.
our how-to videos walk you through each repair from start to finish. So doing it yourself means never having to do it alone.
Let's get started.
I'll begin by removing one half of the rear handle. Next, I'll remove the blade. And I'll remove the inner blade flange. And now I'll remove the inner guard. Next, I'll remove the screws that secure the motor to the saw's frame. I'll also remove the two screws that secure the upper handle. Now I'll tip the saw on its face and remove the screws that secure the motor cover. And I'll remove the inner screw that secures the handle. Now remove the brush assemblies from the housing. They slide out of the housing. I'll use a small screwdriver to pull the brush away from the armature. And next I'll remove the wire cover. And now I can lift the motor housing and field assembly away from the armature. There's a rubber boot over the bearing. I'll remove it next. And now I can remove the bearing from the armature. I'll use a bearing puller to remove it. You'll notice this bearing has a steel shield on one side and a plastic shield on the other. The steel shield was facing out. And now I can install the new bearing. I'll place the bearing over the armature shaft and use a socket and mallet to install it. I'll reinstall the rubber boot, and now I can reinstall the field and motor housing. I'll leave it loose for now. I'll realign the wires with the housing, and reinstall the wire cover. Now I can press the housing firmly onto the bearing. And I'll reinstall the brush assemblies. I'll reinstall the top handle. And now I'll reinstall the motor cover. Now I'll tip the saw back up and re-secure the motor with the screws. And I'll secure the other end of the top handle. Next, I'll reinstall the inner blade guard. And now I'll reinstall the blade. First the inner blade flange, then the blade, the outer flange, and the blade screw. And that's how you can install a new ball bearing in your power tool. Be sure to check back often for new videos and expert advice. If you found this video helpful, give us a thumbs up.
And leave a comment.